Hello everybody and welcome to Dryer Days Art Studio. I'm Catherine. Thank you so much for being here today. Well, in this video I'm going to be using everything from the DD March art box. I always like to do a little video featuring the products so you guys can see them in action. I do have several of these boxes left. I only do them in limited quantities because I have to kind of special order everything for the boxes and put them together. And so I do have some of these left. I'm going to link everything that I'm using in the video's description. So going through here, the products in the box, you're going to get a 10 milliliter jar of the cream, color cream pigment paste. This is formulated especially for resin, so it's not going to dry normally like a paint. I've had a few people ask me about that. This is a pigment paste just for use in resin. And just kind of speeding through here, I wanted to mix each one up so that you guys can really have a good look at them. So that cream is a really beautiful color. You can see it there in the cup. It's a pearlescent. And now I am mixing some of the mossy green alcohol ink into clear resin. I've just kind of started doing this where I mix in the alcohol ink right into the clear resin, and you get this beautiful transparent look. You'll see as I go through and work here, it's really, really beautiful. And you can make it darker or lighter as you wish, just depending on how much alcohol ink you put in. Okay, so now we're going to use some of the gold sparkle, and this is a mica pigment, so this is a dry pigment. This is one of my better sellers in my store. People really like this color. It's a really nice light gold, but has a lot of sparkle in it. You can see a nice yellow gold there. I really wanted this being, a March kind of St. Patrick's themed box with a lot of emeralds, golds, different greens, different sized glitters in here, even some texture. I really like to give you guys a couple of things to play with. So I just pointed to there the emerald glitter. This is a fine glitter. It's brand new to my store. It's a little bit more, I'd say, of a cool green. I have the apple in my store, which is a pretty true green glitter, but as you can see here, this is more of like a cool deep green, almost sort of that true emerald color. It's beautiful. All of these products you can get individually in my store except for the molds. So now I'm mixing up the grandiose glitter in the clear resin. So the pack of 6 molds here, you cannot buy these in my store, so you can only get them in this box. They are an over $40 value, and with combination of all the other products you're getting in this box, it's a really good deal for everything that you're going to get. Okay, and now I am mixing up the high roller glitter. So this is a brand new square glitter to my store. I do have chromatic, that's a square glitter, but it has sharper edges. It's a little bit bigger. These pieces are individually a little bit smaller and they have more of a rounded edge, but again, a beautiful holographic gold. I mix up about 2 to 2.5 ounces per mold. So I did mix up, it was about 19 ounces. I went a little bit over, and you'll see here at the end what I do with my extra resin. So with this top, these coasters up here, I'm going to do a nice base of clear. And you saw me using my heat gun. I always say, please do not use a torch or open flame with your molds. Even if you feel like you're far enough away, you can torch your molds and really melt them, ruin them, and it's just a mess. So I just always use my heat gun. And if you're mixing your resin properly and it's warm enough, you should have minimal bubbles as it is. Okay, so up there, I used that mossy green alcohol ink mixed in the clear resin, and I used the grandiose in the little corner. And then as you saw there, I put the alcohol ink directly on in some drops, and now I'm just drizzling over some of that alcohol ink mixed with the clear resin. Also, I recommend that whenever you take any molds out of the packaging, you wash them gently with warm soapy water and let them air dry. Kind of take a paper towel and just kind of damp press gently with the paper towel to get any droplets off. We don't want to scuff up the surface of the molds. And as I pointed to there, now I'm mixing up some leprechaun glitter. This is brand new to my store as well. It's very popular. It's a beautiful green and almost gives hues of blue in the light. Okay, and here we're just drizzling on some of the cream, color cream paste. And I did a live of these on Instagram as well. About a week after I made these, I did a live where I did one similar to this. So I think I'm going to share that footage I recorded myself, and I'm going to put together a longer video for my patrons and share that over on my Patreon. Okay, so right there I started with the cream. I'm going to drizzle a little bit of Grandiose over the cream. And then I did the gold sparkle in the middle, and then of course up here is the high roller glitter. And again, all of these you can buy individually in my store, but I thought these would be pretty cool to pair together in a box for you guys for March, in a gold and emerald themed box of beautifulness. And again, just hitting with some light heat. I love the effects of that alcohol ink and the different effects we're getting just simply by the means in which we're applying it to the resin. Okay, and there's that leprechaun. Oh, it's so pretty. I love it. It's multi-sized, different greens, and then like I said, depending on the light that it hits, it almost has a blue hue to it. I'm doing some gold sparkle in the corner here. And I'm going to kind of speed along with these. I wanted each one to be a little bit different, and I did the same thing on the live too. I made each one a little bit different combos of the items in the box and the products, just to give you guys an idea of what it's like to mix the different things together. And I apologize for the glare off my light. I have to have it really well lit in here, and sometimes it does get a little bit of a glare from my light, so I apologize. But just laying in the alcohol ink there, mixed with the resin, and I also did some drops of just straight up green alcohol ink there. A little bit more of the leprechaun up in the upper edges. I love these molds. They're really nice quality. The depth is awesome. They're very durable. These could be used many, many times. And I just love the shape of them. I think they're really cool. And I love, like, you can mix and match them. So one of them, let me see, I think, okay, the one that I'm working on right now, the upper right-hand corner, that one I do keep on hand, and you can buy that individually or in a set of 4, but I don't keep the other ones on hand. So what I really like about the set of 6 is you can, like, mix them up, or you could do, like, a couple of one size, but I really like that you can kind of mix and match these. Okay, and right there, I did lay in the alcohol ink, and then I did some of the emerald glitter. I did that really quickly. Here I come again with some of it, drizzling it on, and also incorporating that in with the leprechaun glitter. And a little bit more of the gold sparkle. I was itching to use some more of that high roller, so I put that in up here. Oh God, it's so pretty. I love this glitter so much. And then it has its sister glitter, which is the disco ball, and that is the exact same size and shape, but it is silver holographic. It's so, so cool. I can't wait for you guys to see it and try it out for yourselves. All right, and some more of that green, mixing some more up in my clear resin, some alcohol ink. I love the transparency of that, and I just think it looks so cool when you mix it with this glitter and the effects that we get with that. I just think it's awesome. Adding some more of the ink directly in to get some more depth. Moving some of these around, making sure they're not getting too out of control. I am using Total Boat's countertop epoxy for these. Okay, and then here is some of that Decadence. Or I'm sorry, this is Grandiose. I do have one called Decadence. This is Grandiose. These big words. Big word glitters. Grandiose is a really, really pretty light glitter that has a little bit of pearlescence to it, but it does have hues of green and pearl, but also in certain lights, it can look almost red. So getting a lot of different hues. Now that was the cream up there again, but really, really, really watered down. So not as pigmented. I added more clear resin to it, and we toned it down a little bit, and then again drizzling over that clear resin mixed with the mossy green alcohol ink, and then just some clear resin. So I'm just going to kind of go through and keep working these and keep filling them out until I am satisfied, and keep hitting them with my heat. All right, so in this box, you're also getting a little sample size there of the green glass glitter that I have in my store. And I like to use the glass glitter last because it is heavy. So I try to wait until the resin is a little bit tacky so that we'll get a little bit of a float in there too. A lot of it is going to sink because it is heavy. And I'm just going to apply it here in a couple of these. Obviously that one in the upper right corner, and then I'm going to do a little bit here in this middle one. And you guys will see how it looks when it's all done. Okay, as I mentioned, I did have quite a bit of leftover resin on my hands because I made about 19 or 20 ounces, and you only probably need about 18. And so I'm going to take my molds here that I have that are for making the phone grips. These are available in my store as well. And I'm just going to go through and kind of fill those in a little bit and make some cute phone grips that I can sell or give as gifts. And they are beautiful and darling, and they're just a little extra money maker that you can have in your store, or again, really great as gifts if you need a little gift idea or something extra to throw in with a gift that you're already sending. Here they are cured. This is about 3 or 4 days later. I let them cure for a long time in the mold. Really, really beautiful, all of these. As I mentioned, I did do a live where I made more of these, and I actually went to the extent of sanding them down and adding some gold around the edges. And so I think I'm going to add that for my patrons and a little extra video for them this month, but just showing you how these turned out, how beautiful they are. I mean, look at that high roller glitter. It is so sparkly. It's out of this world. I love these greens. They are so rich and so deep. And as I kind of flip that around, that's the leprechaun in there that you can kind of see with the blue hues. Oh, here are some of the little phone grips that I made. Like I said, I had extra resin. And so I made some of these really cute little phone grips. There you can see the blue right there in the leprechaun, that blue in there. It's so pretty. And then this is some of the gold sparkle that I had left over. I made a little phone grip out of that one. This is the emeralds glitter that I just got in my store. And this is that grandiose, not decadence, this is grandiose, but you can kind of see that red hue in there that I was mentioning before. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you love all these new products that I have in my store, including the March art box. Head over to DryerDaysArtStudio.com to get your box before they're sold out. And everything will be listed in the video description if you want to get any of these products. Look at how beautiful this is with the clear space in there and that beautiful leprechaun and the emeralds and the glass glitter. And these are, again, some of the ones that I'm going to share for my patrons over on patreon.com/DryerDays. And when you're a patron, it just helps to contribute to my channel so I can keep making more content, and you get bonus content over there. Sometimes they get extra discounts and some other extra goodies. So if you want to become a patron, all that info is in the video description as well. And I'm just so happy with these. I think they are just beautiful. I love that high roller glitter so much. Those little squares. It's like dancing. It's so beautiful. All right, guys. Well, thank you again so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps me out. And until next time, everybody, keep on pouring.